Today I will talk about our study, AI employee monitoring and productivity tracking. Today many companies use AI at work. AI can help track employee work and tracking productivity. These tools can help companies work better and faster, but some employees will worry about privacy and trust. They may not like being watched all the time, so our study looks at how AI monitoring and productivity tracking affect employee trust. We want to know if these tools help employee trust and company or not.
So let's look at the lecture review part. This study is based on organizational justice theory. It looks like as a relationship between AI employee monitoring, AI productivity tracking, and employee trust. Today, many companies use AI to monitor employee activities and improve work efficiency. AI can also support remote working. However, when employees do not understand how AI collects or uses data, they may feel uncomfortable and worried about their privacy. Another important concept is employee trust. According to Meyer and his colleagues, trust has three parts: ability, benevolence, and integrity. These factors can be influenced by how AI monitoring is used in the workplace. Organizational justice theory explains how employees judge fairness in the workplace. It includes four dimensions: distributive justice, procedural justice, interpersonal justice, and informational justice. When employees think AI monitoring is fair and transparent, they are more likely to trust the organization. The slide also shows the three main variables in our study. They are AI employee monitoring, AI productivity tracking, and employee trust. These variables help us understand how AI monitoring may affect employee trust. So now I would like to pass to my teammate. Thank you.
Thank you, Dong Wenhan. Now let us look at the relationship between these variables. First, AI monitoring is often bad for trust. If companies security watch their staff, employees will worry about privacy. Second, AI tracing also hurts trust if the rules are not clear or if the system is only used to pushing people. Employees will feel on fire. And that's that. So our models, we have two independent variables: AI monitoring and AI tracking. Our dependence variable is employee trust. Based on that, we have two hypotheses. Each one is that AI monitoring has employee trust. Is two. It says the AI tracking also bring less employee trust. Okay, that's all. It's from our lecture review.
In this part, I will explain the methodology of our study. This study uses a quantitative research design. We collect data through a structured questionnaire. The reason we choose this method is that it can turn people's opinions and attitude into data. Then we can analyze the result more clearly by using SPSS. Our respondents are employees or people with working experience. In total, we collected 63 valid responses. The respondents come from different backgrounds such as different ages, genders, education levels, industries, job status, and salary ranges. For sampling, we used convenience sampling. This means we invited people who were easy to reach and willing to answer the questionnaire. The method helped us collect data more quickly and effectively. The questionnaire includes several parts. First, it asks about demographic information, then it measures values on AI monitoring, employers' use of AI, productivity tracking, and employee trust. The main variable in this study are employee monitoring, productivity tracking, and employee trust. Overall, these Methodology helps us understand how AI monitoring and productivity tracking may affect employees' trust in their organization.
Good morning. I will introduce our survey data's reliability, validity, and descriptive statistics today to show that our data is credible. First, reliability test. The coin box alpha of all 70 survey questions is 0.910, a very good score. It proves our questionnaire has steady internal consistency and we can trust it for later analysis. Second, validity test. Our KMO value is 0.852, above 0.8, so the data fits factor analysis. Barlight's test result is 0.002, less than 0.05. This means our survey questions are closely related, so our data is valid. Last, descriptive statistics. We got 63 complete valid answers with no missing data for our three variables. Employee trust scores an average of 90.79 and a medium level. After reverse scoring, AI monitoring average 47.24, so respondents feel slightly positive about it. Productivity tracking has a mean of 30.21, showing moderate acceptance. Overall, participants do not strongly opt the two monitoring tools. That's all for basic data analysis. I will pass the talk to my partner.
Thank you. Next, I will talk about correlation analysis, regression analysis, and our research findings. First, let's look at a link between AI monitoring and employee trust. The person score is 0.134. This shows a small positive link, but the significance value is 0.295, which is above 0.05. This means this link is not statistically meaningful. Second, let's look at productivity tracking and employee trust. The correlation score is 0.409. This shows a media positive link. The significance value is 0.001, which is below 0.01. This means when workers accept productivity tracking more, they also have higher trust in the company. Then, we did a multiple regression test. The results show that AI monitoring does not predict employee trust well. On the other hand, productivity tracking does predict employee trust in a positive way. For every 1 point increase in productivity tracking acceptance, employee trust goes up by 0.499 points. To sum up, we found no meaningful link between AI monitoring and employee trust, so hypothesis 1 is rejected. We also found that productivity tracking was a clear positive connection with employee trust, which is the opposite of what we expected at the beginning. So hypothesis 2 is rejected as well. This is the main and most important finding from our research study.
In conclusion, we found some important reasons. First, AI monitoring does not affect employee trust very much. Second, productivity tracking a positive effect on employee trust. Because of the reasons, both HE and HR were rejected. Our study also shows that trust is not only about AI. Employees care more about fairness and clear communication. This can help building employee trust and creating a better workplace.